So when the president started with the fake news BS, I knew it was going to have an impact. This president has a keen ear for what to say to play on people's fears, to stoke anger. And people are very suspicious of many things, including the media. So I went out against it early. It was so damaging, so ugly and intentional, such a slur. I said it was like the N-word for journalists. Wrong. After I said it, family and friends started calling, reminding me of what I knew and screwed up. The N-word carries a legacy of violence and murder and prejudice that is so profound in disrespect that being called fake could never carry that. What I said was wrong and hurtful. And if I knew that, I should own it and apologize. I didn't hesitate. I apologized because my intention was to protect something that mattered, and this did the opposite. But I didn't want to disparage African Americans or the legacy of slavery, the opposite of anything. I didn't want to increase any divide. So that takes me to what's going on right now in the media, chasing after Tucker Carlson and Pirro, the latest provocateurs on the Trump train over at state TV. They should apologize for what they said about every minority group they could target collectively, though Carlson is the main mouth. Apologize? Are you kidding? They're not going to apologize. Stop asking. They want to press the divide. They want to attack what most want to protect. And ironically, you give them attention for doing something wrong, and they use that attention to say it more, and ironically, use your negative attention to play the victim. Big boy will say, the left is coming at me. It isn't nice. At the same time, he would strip away the sensitivity toward those who are actually victimized. Hypocrisy often goes hand in hand with harshness. Few bullies can withstand what they dish out to others. Listen to what Carlson says. He would vote for a presidential candidate who said, it's these lunatic Muslims who are behaving like animals, and I'm going to kill as many of them as I can if you elect me. Iraq is a crappy place filled with a bunch of, semi-literate primitive monkeys. The Congressional Black Caucus exists to blame the white man for everything. He said this about a TV host. She seems extremely C-wordy. He didn't say that. He said the actual word. As for Jeanine Pirro, here's a taste.
Which, according to the Quran 33:59, tells women to cover so they won't get molested. Is her adherence to this Islamic doctrine indicative of her adherence to Sharia law, which in itself is antithetical to the United States Constitution?
You know what they're doing. This BS is currency for them. They get paid for this. The base likes their heroes to be base. They've seen this president make it to the White House in part by doing the same thing. Now, a lot of this stuff that's coming up, at least about Carlson, is from years ago, when he was desperate for attention. Here's the test. Would he say the same things today? No, he's too busy playing the victim. He'd only say that he was naughty, but he wouldn't repeat them tonight. Why not? Come on, big man. Read the list of all the things that you said and do it again and show that you mean it. Come on. You're not more about the money now than you are about the truth, are you? He says apologizing to the mob costs people their jobs. What a coward. Why don't you repeat what you said if it's not such a big deal? You're not going to apologize. He's being treated unfairly by those criticizing the same. Give me a break. See this guy and the others for what they are. If you mean it, own it. Don't just protect your money and your fame, or infamy in your case. Apologize if you want, but that takes character. That is strength. That is integrity. Own that you did something wrong. People who just say ugly things to get attention and jump up and down on the fault lines in our society, you don't have any of these virtues. You are a victim, though, not of others, of yourself. Know that.